So here's the Fiendsmith deck that I'm using. This is a really cool list with the new Fiendsmith support, allowing you to go for a lot of control style plays and also utilizing the Primite engine with the Millennium engine to just get a little bit more bodies there. Now, first of all, from the Fiendsmith, I'm playing the Lacrima with the Engraver, of course, the one track, the Lurie. And because we're playing the Primite engine, we're playing a bunch of normal guys, but we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. And we're also playing the Fiendsmith in Paradise because now we also have the new Extremende, which we can dump to the graveyard and essentially bring back a Fiendsmith card to the hand from the graveyard. So ideally, when you dump this to the graveyard and you banish it, you get to return something to the hand, or you can also set it if you want, although it's not gonna be as good. Outside of that, we have the Bestial engine, which gives us level 6 bodies, and obviously the regain here, which is not bad. And we also have the Millennium engine for the level 8 and the level 6 bodies, of course, just the usual stuff. And the best engine is gonna be the Primite engine. We're playing the playset of Battle with playset of LOL and the one copy of the Roar and the one Drill Beam, with the goal to summon either Summon School to go for level 6 plays, or the White Dustin, which can allow us to go for Fiendsmith. Outside of that, we play a bunch of Henchas. We have Maxi, Ghost Ogre, Ash, and Imperm with Cold Bite, just standard stuff. But the amount of engine here is really good that we can utilize, and we usually go for a lot of plays, even with very little combo. In the extra deck, we have Lacrima with the Desiree and the Extremende with the one Princess. Although this card doesn't seem as good as it used to be, it's still kind of necessary in my opinion. We also have the Doom Dragon, which you use for the Millennium engine, and we also have the Caesar with the Lars for the second copy of a level rank 6 play, essentially. We also have Typhon because it's generically a good monster, same thing for IP and SP, and we have the Moon with the Sequence, and Agnum Day, of course, with the Requiem, and the Wanapalooza to call it a day, basically. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck. Now let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, so this hand is ridiculously bad. We don't have any good plays except for the one Golem, but I guess we can still figure it out somehow. And we're playing against maybe Snake Eye Fiendsmith, and we also don't have any hand traps, yoo-hoo.
A few moments later.
Alright, let's see what I top deck. Okay, that's like very good. I'm gonna use it just to force one of the interruptions here. Actually, what am I talking about? I'm gonna straight up negate it. But we're gonna start with the Golem because I wanna be prepared in case he has an interruption or two. Alright, we're gonna space summon it. It doesn't seem like he has anything significant, which is great. Now I'm actually gonna go and set the Summon School. Usually Saronir is also not bad, but Summon School would be infinitely better here because I wanna keep the Saronir for the body. That's gonna be a level 8, and I'm also gonna search another Sangen Jin. Let's set the Sangen Jin. Now we're gonna be using two of our monsters. As I said, the Doom Dragon hits the field. This is gonna force the interruption if he does have like an Imperm on the field, and even then it literally doesn't matter. Like, I don't care about it. Yep, yeah, that is gonna be an Imperm. I was right, actually. Okay, feels good to be right. All right, well, from here we have different options. Yeah, I mean, I could just start with the Moon of the Close Heaven. Actually, I think that would be very good line. I'm gonna go like this, keep the level 6 in case I figure out another thing to do with it for an Xyz play. Let's just link off Moon, go through the standard stuff basically again and again and again. It gets a little repetitive, but oh, was that the 5th summon? There was something activatable. Maybe he has cheeky little Nibiru, who knows. Let's summon Lacrima here. Now I'm gonna use the effect. Alright, so if he does have Nibiru, I do have an idea what to do with it. I'm gonna play it like I'm clueless, like I don't know what's happening, essentially. Now the funny thing is, I will be able to set up an interruption, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go into a Palooza before he uses it. Alright, yep. So Nibiru clears the field. I lost the Engraver effect, I lost Lacrima, and I lost the Golem. So now it's an empty field. Okay, so let's activate the Lordly Load here because that's basically gonna give me additional plays. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Aether because it's gonna be very good to summon it. Just the Barrow is gonna give me an additional body, and it's also gonna give me the Search. I would go for Roar maybe just to set it on the field, although that's gonna be kind of a pointless one. But Lordly Load is also gonna be a little pointless. I guess Lordly Load has better uses, so let's just do that. I'm gonna go Regained first of all, and now I'm gonna activate my Saronir. So I'm gonna banish from my graveyard. Actually, could I banish from his graveyard just to get rid of the Engraver so he can't summon it? Oh, that's a very good idea. Let's do it this way. Also, we can draw an extra card, which is very good. Let's see what we get. We got Maxi. Okay, that's funny. Let's activate now the Lordly Load here. Lordly Load is gonna give us an additional extender, although now we simply cannot use any more of our cards. So I'm gonna go into a Palooza Lars line maybe, and that's gonna be it. And if he tries to force it, I'm just gonna activate IP. Never mind, we won the game. Woohoo! That was a kind of a fun game. I guess. So this hand is absolutely horrible, but I think there's still a line that can save me. Now we're gonna activate the Magamut here. Unfortunately, getting rid of the Lubellion, but I have no other choice, so I have to do it this way. And that will also give me the search with Magamut, which is not bad. And now I'm gonna have to normal summon Ghost Ogre so I can go into my Moon, which is, of course, absolutely terrible, but it is what it is. The hand is a little annoying. Now I'm gonna go into my Requiem and start the Fiendsmith place. So I'm just gonna go SP, I guess, because I don't have the bodies for a Palooza, and I'm equipping the sequence, and with this stupid hand of just 2 Bestios and a random normal summon, this is what we can get. Alright, that was the turn. We have the Desiree plus SP plus the search for maybe a Druid Swarm for additional interruption. There is a world in which I also go for Ether Barrel for an extra, place later. So I'm actually gonna go for follow-up because I have 0 follow-up. Battle phase to force out DSP. I cannot do anything about that, so I'm fine. Yep, okay. At least I have Ash for the Bonfire, which is very good. And he already used his normal summon, which is also nice. Called by the Grave on the Ash, well, that means I gotta use the Desiree most likely, so I'm just gonna fire it off, and I'm gonna negate the Code By and also the Avatar here, just because. But he can also negate it as well. I'm just gonna lose then. Now that's gonna be annoying to watch. Poplar is gonna search so many cards, and I hate this. At least I kept my Desiree because he cannot target it, but he did get back the Azamina Fusion. So if I don't win next turn, I'm probably gonna lose. So yeah, no pressure or anything like that,
75 years later.
Roar is actually not a terrible card to get here. Let's activate the Roar as my very first play in that case, because I want to go for Summon Skull actually, and that's gonna be pretty good here. All right, Summon Skull hits the field. That's very nice. And now we can start doing some cool things like Typhon, for example. I'm gonna go into my Ether Barrel first just to see if he has anything to negate it with. Okay, nothing. Well, in that case, we get the Lordly Load, which is very nice as well. Now let's activate the Lordly Load, which will give us a search. Let's grab the Drew Beam because it's very good. And now we can activate the Drew Beam right now, and I am going to banish the Flame Burst because this way he can't really use it for anything. And now he's gonna force it, of course, to use it, but that's completely fine. Well, all right, he uses the Flame Burst, he gains my Desiree, which is actually not that big of a deal, and I can actually reset this to the field as well, which is not bad at all. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And now we're gonna go into more plays. I chose to go for the Summon Scroll, which is not the Dustin and all that, but I think maybe setting up a Typhon and IP would be better. That's why I did it this way. Yeah, actually we can go White Dustin now, and that will get Impulse. Oh yeah, sure, of course, no problem, dude. It's still gonna be fine. They just summon Typhon. Dustin maybe could have been better to summon before Summon Skull, but I chose to do it this way because I was planning to do a different thing. Anyways, let's just return back Desiree to my deck, which is nice. And now Battle Phase, we have just a Drill Beam that we cannot use. So my plan was this. I wanted to enable the Drill Beam, so I was planning to keep a normal monster on the field plus IP, but he negated that. So yeah, I mean, yeah, we cannot do anything with it. I hope he doesn't have too much follow-up. Yes, I know he has the Deception, but that's fine. And now he's gonna activate the Hollow Azamina, which is whatever. He's gonna go into the negation one, which is not enough to deal with Typhon, so I'm happy about that. All right, so he's gonna go for Murcielago, and now he's gonna get another search. I was expecting he's gonna go for the negate, but never mind, he's gonna do this. This is gonna give him another copy of Deception, of course, and now he can use it. Yeah, by itself this isn't enough, so he just decided to scoop the game. I love it, even though, like, dude, remember, we started the game with literally nothing and we managed to win the game. This is very cool.